Hello everyone, thank you for being here and welcome to lesson number 12 of A Course in Miracles. I am upset because I see a meaningless world. The importance of this idea lies in the fact that it contains a correction for a major perceptual distortion. You think that what upsets you is a frightening world, or a sad world, or a violent world, or an insane world. All these attributes are given it by you. The world is meaningless in itself. These exercises are done with eyes open. Look around you, this time quite slowly. Try to pace yourself so that the slow shifting of your glance from one thing to another involves a fairly consistent time interval. Do not allow the time of the shift to become markedly longer or shorter, but try instead to keep a measured, even tempo throughout. What you see does not matter. You teach yourself this as you give whatever your glance rests on equal attention and equal time. This is a beginning step in learning to give them all equal value. As you look about you, say to yourself, I think I see a fearful world, a dangerous world, a hostile world, a sad world, a wicked world, a crazy world, and so on, using whatever descriptive terms happens to occur to you. If terms which seem positive rather than negative occur to you, include them. For example, you might think of a good world or a satisfying world. If such terms occur to you, use them along with the rest. You may not understand why these nice adjectives belong in these exercises, but remember that a good world implies a bad one, and a satisfying world implies an unsatisfying one. All terms which cross your mind are suitable subjects for today's exercises. Their seeming quality does not matter. Be sure that you do not alter the time intervals between applying today's idea to what you think is pleasant and what you think is unpleasant. For the purpose of these exercises, there is no differences between them. At the end of the practice period, add, but I am upset because I see a meaningless world. What is meaningless is neither good nor bad. Why then should a meaningless world upset you? If you could accept the world as meaningless and let the truth be written upon it for you, it would make you indescribably happy. But because it is meaningless, you are impelled to write upon it what you would have it be. It is this you see in it. It is this that is meaningless in truth. Beneath your words is written the Word of God. The truth upsets you now, but when your words have been erased, you will see His. That is the ultimate purpose of these exercises. 3 or 4 times is enough for practicing the idea for today. Nor should the practice periods exceed a minute. You may find even this too long. Terminate the exercises whenever you experience a sense of strain. Okay, that's lesson number 12 of A Course in Miracles. I am upset because I see a meaningless world. Yes, the apparent individual is upset because it has given all the meaning to everything and everyone it sees in the world. Perceiving with the ego mind, therefore not perceiving correctly. You see, the ego mind can't link the identification with thoughts to its upset. The apparent mind believes that someone or something outside of itself in the world is responsible for how it feels, but this is not true. The apparent individual is upset because he can't let go of the thoughts which are causing the upset. And that's why there are so many apparent individuals that are stuck on years, decades, and even a lifetime on the cycle of resentments, not realizing how their resentments attack them at the cost of peace. And so this lesson affirms in the beginning that these lessons contain the correction for a major perceptual distortion, meaning that we are not perceiving correctly. And you may ask, how is it that we are perceiving distortedly? And the answer to that is that we are perceiving distortedly through the illusory idea that we are the body, the individual. and that our thoughts and the world of form are meaningful. So what is the correction for a perception distortion? The answer is no perception at all. The emptiness of spirit, the effortless state of being, the nothingness of this present moment. And so going back to this lesson is asking us to look around, again observing and giving no more importance to one object than to another. And that's because all of your thoughts about them are equally as meaningless, whether they are positive or negative, since neither are ever there. And the reason why this is worth mentioning is because to be present is to have no perception at all, no thoughts, no judgments, no opinions about anyone or anything, whether it is good or bad. To be present is to be in the void of perfect equanimity, just observing, just being. I also wanted to shed more light on what is meant by beneath your words is written the Word of God. And what is meant by this statement is that once you truly realize that there is no individual perception, no point of reference from which to judge or think, the eternal presence of God, the Word of God, which is incapable of judging or excluding anyone or anything, will be effortlessly revealed as unconditional love. I hope you enjoy practicing lesson number 12. Please let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. See you tomorrow for lesson number 13. Have a wonderful